Hey YouTube, so what I did is drafted up a resume where I have only experience being the CEO of a human chair company. Basically, it's a company that I am in charge of where I task people out to be human furniture. I had no other experience other than being the CEO of this human chair company, but it was such fire experience that I can transfer that into another role for a different job position in sales.
Interesting.
Goal of the video just to show people that they could get a job if they really want to, and you could have rather interesting experience, not even legitimate experience, and still get, you know, the job you want as long as you're able to bullshit your way through an interview. I really did struggle to keep a straight face through this one because this one is pretty funny. Yeah. So using this resume from Indeed, I submitted to some jobs, right? Summary: unique professional with specialized experience as human chair, known for exceptional endurance, physical strength, and commitment to customer comfort. Focused on creating personalized seating solutions and fostering lasting client relationships. Human chair CEO of, self-employed. Human Comfort LLC is the company, right? The made-up company. Specialized in offering human chair services for a wide range of events, from corporate gatherings to private parties. Demonstrated physical strength and stamina by maintaining chair-like positions for extended periods, sometimes for an entire day. Developed a strong and loyal client base due to exceptional focus on comfort and individualized service. Managed scheduling, bookings, and financial operations to maximize business efficiency. Received consistently high ratings and referrals for exceptional customer service and unique seating solutions. And complied with all health and safety regulations, including maintaining an up-to-date first aid and CPR certification. So using ChatGPT, I was able to create a pretty fire resume, well, kind of fire resume, about being a human chair CEO, and that managed to land me an interview and job. ChatGPT is pretty good at creating resumes. So the interview was via Zoom. What I did is go on ChatGPT and go through like common questions. I understand that he was going to bring up the concern about that being my weird experience. So that was one of the first things I discussed, appreciating the opportunity for the interview, but expressing that my background, it might seem unconventional, but my experience as the CEO of Human Chair Company has taught me invaluable lessons in communication, adaptability, problem solving, yada yada. Pretty funny actually. But skill set transferability. Basically, I entered in ChatGPT how I can be a valuable asset to whatever company it is I'm applying to from the CEO of a human chair company. It actually has some fire answers on here. For example, problem solving, communication skills, adaptability, resilience. That one was one that stood out to me that was pretty funny. The unconventional nature of our business, the human chair, taught me resilience. We face skepticism and challenges. Who wouldn't be fucking criticized who wouldn't be skeptical about a human chair business? That's funny. But skepticism and challenges. But I learned to persevere and maintain a positive attitude, which I believe is crucial in sales, where rejection is common. See, still transferability. I figured he would ask for those in the interviews. Expectations. Obviously, someone's not going to take you seriously as a successful business owner of a human chair department, right? So I set expectations to be short-term. The whole goal of this was short-term success through the company to further strengthen my pre-existing skills to be more effective at my long-term goals. Ultimately, this can work even for a job you do want to keep. Set the expectation for short-term, but excel at what you do, and you'll do great. Interview is human chair. This is going to be interesting. So, recap, I took some notes on how to prep for an interview based on my only experience being a human chair, the CEO of a human chair company. We're going to see how that goes. Interesting. Real interview, by the way. Hello.
Well, how are you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
Good, good. I got everything resolved. I'm feeling great.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I just finished some labs. I never like having blood drawn. Just finished that, so.
Oh yeah, that's never good. I don't like needles, even though I like tattoos. I don't like getting my blood taken.
No, I feel you on that. So everything's sorted out. That's good. Just real quick, because I did want to set also a realistic expectation. I do believe in setting clear expectations. I want to be upfront with my intentions. My primary goal, it's seeking this position to enhance my sales and communication skills. I do see this as a short-term opportunity to gain valuable experience in just a different industry. While I might not be committing to long-term, I am fully committed to contributing to the team's success during my time, as well as working diligently to meet or exceed targets and ensure a smooth transition when the time does come for me to move on. I do value honesty and transparency, and I would be happy to discuss how we can make the most of my time to benefit both the company and myself as well.
No, and I respect that. So honestly, we do have a lot of I don't know if you're in college or anything, but we do generally have a lot of college students that come in and out just for the experience. So I mean, that would not be an issue at all.
See,
we're just looking for motivated individuals that can even, help the company grow, but at the same time, we if you have a better opportunity, we don't expect you to pass it up.
Gotcha. And yeah, right now, this is just because you mentioned before, this is a door-to-door opportunity, correct?
Yes.
Correct. And door-to-door, I know, is a great opportunity to improve one's communication skills, kind of get out there and work directly with people. I feel like there's a lot more a lot more value in that than going out getting a college degree. I've done door-to-door briefly in the past, and it went well. It's just a different opportunity presented itself that I took on. I understand that. Oh, by the way, I do appreciate the opportunity to interview me for this for position. While my background, I don't know if you've seen it, it might seem unconventional. My experience is kind of the owner of a company where it's a unique market of wealthier individuals who want to flex their wealth by having human furniture. I know it's a bit odd, but it's been pretty lucrative. So that has taught me already invaluable lessons in communication, adaptability, and problem solving. So I believe these skills will translate seamlessly into the world of door-to-door sales. And I am genuinely passionate about refining my salesmanship abilities and connecting with customers on a more personal level. So this role just presents a unique challenge that I'm eager to embrace, and also confident that my commitment to learning an unconventional perspective can bring fresh insights to your team.
Yeah, and I really respect that. I was actually gonna ask you about that. I've never heard of human share. What exactly?
So
were you doing?
It's mostly a referral basis. A lot of our wealthier clients, it's services that they get referred over to have knowledge kind of what we do. But I do task out and pay people actually pretty generously to work in 8-hour shifts, basically as furniture. It sounds a little unique. It's not a joke though, where they just post up at wherever our clients' homes are, and they perform roles as basically human furniture.
That's very interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's pretty lucrative. So I believe here within my role with y'all, I can provide a lot of value with some unique insights, and also help benefit the company as well as myself just through my already existing communication skills and ability to work well with people. But I'm here to leverage my experience in a new direction, not out of really necessity, but out of a genuine desire to excel in a different field.
Okay, yeah, have a brother. He had a physics degree, and I don't know. You sound similar to him. You just have really good communication skills, and that's really a positive in this kind of field.
For sure. I am I'm familiar with door to door, and I know of a lot of people that, I guess, there's this negative stigma to door. They're like, oh, door to door, like, are you okay, right? But I've actually seen people excel in door to door, making more than a lot of doctors that I know doing that, and just getting out there and hustling. If people's reason for getting college degrees is money motivated, then they're wasting their time, right? I think you should always do what you enjoy. Right now I have a passion for just self-improvement, bettering my communication skills, and kind of getting a taste of different fields to increase my value and what I plan on doing long term.
Okay, and then could you give me 3 strengths that you have?
Sure. Yeah. I would say adaptability for sure. I mean, running a company has its own unique venture that demanded adaptability. We had to pivot our services and offerings to cater to a diverse customer market, and the ability to adapt quickly definitely allows me to stay competitive and also address any customer needs effectively. I would definitely say leadership as well, because I can definitely lead a team in any business, especially unconventional ones that require strong leadership skills. I was responsible for motivating and managing employees, ensuring they understood our vision and maintained a high level of commitment to delivering quality services. And you said 3, right? I would probably say resilience as well. You know, the unconventional nature in my business has taught me resilience. We have faced skepticism and challenges, but I did learn to persevere and maintain a positive attitude, which I believe is definitely crucial in sales, where rejection, as you already know, is common.
Yes, sir. And how about 3 weaknesses that you want to work on that you think you can, get better at?
3. I would definitely say finding a right balance. That can definitely be unhealthy, right? Sometimes work I can be too passionate about. That can affect my marriage, right? Where that can definitely be a demotivator. So just finding a good balance, maybe organization as well, being a little bit more organized with my thoughts and what I do. Sometimes when I jump right into things, I don't have an already existing process, which can lead to tough starts. But I think that's something that can be definitely self-diagnosed and corrected in a short period of time.
Okay, and then so I'll kind of go into. Did we go over pay yet?
You briefly mentioned that. It's not a huge concern of mine. I think you mentioned there was a small hourly base and then commissions or something.
Yeah, so it is starting at $15 an hour. We are going to eventually have some leadership roles opening up, so that can bounce you up all the way to 18. And you'll get 2 commission checks a week as a team lead. But for the position we have available, it starts at $15 an hour. You get a commission every Friday. It's paid out, and it's on a tier base. So it's kind of like say you set like 10 appointments and 8 of them run, then that would be $250 extra in your pocket. But it goes all the way up to $1,600 unless you get past 40 appointments set and they run.
Okay.
That many run. And everything we have on our tiers, they're there because they've been hit consistently. So if you do get past that point, they will raise it,
Okay.
So,
I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. What are the demands and or the expectations for hours or days worked, things like that?
So, currently, as of yesterday, my boss called me And we're going to try a new schedule next week. Starting next week, it's going to be Tuesday to Saturday, but at first, the Saturdays, it's only going to be 9 to 12. It's just kind of like trial and error. See if we get traction out there on Saturdays, because Mondays are kind of our slow days. Like, it's kind of like the last couple months, it's been really rough on Mondays. Everyone's kind of getting back into the rhythm of school and, just getting their kids back on sleep schedules. So it's kind of rough on those days.
I believe I've seen a
especially on
stat.
the first week.
I believe I've read a stat also that does kind of tie into or correlate with what you're saying, or it matches up, that Mondays typically and Fridays are not usually the best, especially in door to door, as people are prepping for the weekends on Fridays. Monday, people are just kind of getting into their routine. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are supposed to be the most effective, just from some stats I read.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it really is how it's been this year so far.
Okay. What kind of numbers do you expect from the average rep or someone who's a little above average to meet as far as quotas? I understand that, not everyone is thinking about getting a roof right away, but people need roofs, right? People do need roofs. How do y'all typically pitch people on that? They already know they need it, right? So what is y'all's process, or do y'all have a developed process with...
So what we're currently doing is, so we have a canvassing agreement. After your first 3 weeks, you'll have to, it's kind of like a contract. And it's saying that basically you'll set a minimum of 8 appointments a week. If not, roughly around there. So after we get you fully trained and you've had a couple weeks in the field knocking by yourself, getting in the rhythm of your pitch and everything, there are going to be a minimum expectation of about 7-8 appointments set each week. I honestly don't think that's going to be a problem for you. Just hearing you talk. Every door I go to, it's a totally different pitch.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends on the energy I get from the homeowner.
Because we're not robots.
So some of the guys, they take it too robotic. But I mean, I have to tell them, like, make it seem like you're comfortable, or not even seem like it, like, be comfortable.
Well, you have to put
just
yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah, just put yourself into like some sort of persona, or pretend you're talking to someone like you normally do. I think I'm one of those guys that will slam the door on a salesperson trying to pitch me. I'll definitely buy from someone, but I'm not going to be sold to. And I don't think anyone wants to be sold to, even if they want to buy the product. So I think I get what you're saying. You have a script just for the framework, but then each individual puts their own unique piece of them into it, and then it could change based on who you're speaking to as well. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. It's all based on, like, kind of like all homeowners. There's different types of. It's just energy based,
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
so I mean, it's just everyone that I have now. Like, all of our pitches are completely different. Just whatever's comfortable to us. I mean.
And when people develop, I guess, better ways to do things, are y'all open to modifying scripts for incoming personnel, things that might work better to change? And do y'all adapt, or do y'all pretty much keep the same framework and then adapt later, depending on how effective things are?
No, it's been changed several times, so we are open to any kind of, like, any ideas that you would want to bring to the table. We would give it a shot, because everyone that comes in, there's all different types of employees that come in and out of this job, of this company. So I mean, I definitely think if you have an idea, it's worth a shot to try it out and see if we can help someone else be more successful.
Awesome. That sounds pretty good. And if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. What happened with the individual that y'all had to let go of? Why'd y'all have to let go of that person?
Because he had been here for 3 weeks and didn't set a single appointment. He couldn't get his pitch out besides, hey, I'm not gonna put a name out there, but hey, my name is blank. I'm with Holden Roofing. That's all he got in the whole 3 weeks. So,
Okay, so it just
yeah,
sounds like-
and he was consistently calling in, and it was just one thing after another, and it's just, I didn't want to waste my time, and my boss didn't want to waste the company's money on someone that's not committed.
Have you ever thought about maybe, because y'all do a base pay amount, have y'all ever thought about maybe, so y'all aren't wasting your time and resources, training staff, just doing sole commission?
Are you talking about like internship?
Like 1099 is, because this isn't, it doesn't.
So our sales reps, they're 1099 contractors. The canvassing division, well, we're W-2. So our reps, yeah, they are. And that's because, the amount of, the work they do, but also on top of the amount of money they're making. Like our top guy, he's made $2.8 million for the company this year so far.
It's crazy.
So we just, it's an appointment setting gig. So I mean, honestly, this is the first thing I've done, like besides plumbing and construction.
Yeah.
When it comes to like something on the sales side of things.
Okay.
So yeah, honestly, that's above my pay grade.
It's all good. All good. Cool.
If I hired you, how soon could you start? Because I know you're having car troubles right now, but I do want to bring you on.
No, I wasn't having car troubles. It was just I had a, kind of like you, I had a flat, right? Or I had a couple flats, but that got resolved. I got in a car accident because someone decided to rear end me, but they're not major car issues. It's not keeping me from being able to get to where I need to be. Honestly, what I've been mostly busy with in my time the past week is I'm closing on a house right now. So
Okay.
that's my next stop after this call. Actually, I'm gonna check on the status, make sure they're doing a pretty good inspection of the place. And
So what day is convenient for you to come in for new hire paperwork?
I would say tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. I'm pretty busy this weekend.
Okay. So can you just like send me a text whenever you figure out the schedule? If you can't tomorrow, we'll aim for Monday, and just any time I can do between 10:30 a.m. and 2 o'clock.
Okay.
You can come in, and then I can get that all submitted, and we could probably get the ball rolling next week.
Gotcha. Now, just to clarify, this is just for the paperwork, and is there any separate part of the interview, or is the interview just basically talking to you, having a conversation, and identifying fits?
Well, I mean, the job's yours if you want it. I just wanted to have a more in-depth conversation and, see how you kind of respond to a couple of questions. And, I mean, I've been kind of letting you lead this interview, but because you have great communication skills. So, I mean, I have no problem. I would love to bring you on the team. I think you'd be very successful here.
I appreciate it. Sure.
So how about we do tomorrow at 11:15, 11:30?
Sounds good.
Alrighty, yeah. I'll shoot you a text with the address, and I'll see you tomorrow then.
Thank you. Nice.
Just make sure you bring 2 forms of ID.
Too easy.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Nice to meet you. You take care.
All right, you too.
Yay!
So ChatGPT is pretty good, right? It did get me a job that I'm not going to take, but seems pretty cool. You can use it as a tool to help get your jobs you want. If I were that interviewer, I would have told me to get the F out of there because, come on now. But hey, it works.